twice. So let's see, Unnamed versus FORTISSIM.
This is gonna be really interesting because I haven't seen a lot of these players play recently. They're both very good. Like they've definitely played a bit in the past. Just I'm unfamiliar. I'm sure some of you are as well. So already 4 with a 4 wide with the well in the center. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, beautiful. In the Tetris, and that is a lot of attack coming out of them early.
A lot of attack
zoning
in the speed. Yeah, and that's gonna prompt
the pace of this round is just nuts already. This is great.
Yeah, it looks like FORTISSIM wanted to keep their opponent on their toes, which worked out well. It's not necessarily something that you can maintain over multiple rounds, but they definitely got the jump for this first one here. And
yeah, that's trying to get the kick over there. Didn't happen.
Yeah, that works. Good job. Good job. Great work. Yep.
Nice. Didn't actually take the spin there, but Unnamed is going to go for a triple there into the T-spin, opening up the well, and they are alive once more, avoiding becoming another deleted user on Discord. Yep, beautiful.
FORTISSIM setting up a mini 4-wide here, but they're going to have to break combo pretty early. Not getting too much out of it. There's only a couple seconds left on that channel points prediction, so get your points in there.
Quickly, or else.
Quickly, or else.
You don't want to miss out on making a bunch of money, right?
Right.
A points plus money?
You're actually like, by Twitch's TOS, you can't make them redeemable for anything that costs money, so it's like quite the opposite actually.
And that is a 20 with an upside down J. And look at the attack incoming on Unnamed's board.
Yeah, Unnamed kind of fumbled the end of that zone there. They weren't able to find the high zone clear that they were looking for, and FORTISSIM was able to capitalize off of that there. You can see that the speed is pretty similar between the two players, but a big efficiency bonus or advantage in FORTISSIM's
nearly
favor.
1 APP. Basically 1 APP. And look at this stack from bloody Fort! Hanging out, waiting for a bit to be sent his way.
And that right there is a plonker.
Oh my god! Unnamed fumbled the bag. If it's not obvious, I've had another hot chocolate and I'm feeling flippin' fantastic.
Are you one of those people where if you drink caffeine it makes you more like sleepy?
Yeah, but if I have hot chocolate it just energizes me. It's really weird.
I love that for you.
I have an addiction, and I don't know if it's the sugar or the taste of chocolate. Either way, the outcome is the same. And let's see what the outcome of this round is going to be. Oh, the eyepiece placed there. Just popped down by 4. Incredible. And Unnamed doing the exact same thing, but it looks like it was a mistake. Similar to the several eye misdrops we've seen in these last few games. And that's a very high, very tight T-spin.
Yeah, Unnamed not exactly in the best position right now, but they're going to... Okay, that works. That works.
Yeah, look, it'll be fine. It's fine. And that is phase 2 already.
I also do want to point out that it is 3 AM for Unnamed right now, so they don't exactly have that working towards their advantage. So best of luck in that department.
Yeah, unfortunately, they are not Dormy. This is actually not a usual time to be awake. So we'll see. We'll see if that affects their
switch his sleep schedule, okay? He's not going to bed at 8 AM anymore.
Well, I'm very proud to hear that. I think that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still French, so.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's all I'm gonna go against them. No, I stand by that.
All right, Unnamed with a lot of pressure incoming here. Oh, they send it a bit back though, and Fort with a last-minute C-spin, dropping a Tetris down there as well. Unnamed is now back at the board, and a zone will take the pressure off. But Fort with a that floating was pretty wild, making me happy and jovial. 36 and 16, not crazy efficient. But with flash. Oh, I don't think that's
Unnamed does not have a kick over for that zone there, but that is a lot of garbage coming in on Fort's board right now, and they are forced to zone up the top here, but they do have some efficiency. They have a Tetris, they have a T-spin, they have another ready to go, and that is a very strong 26 and 12.
Yeah.
Unnamed,
STSB from Unnamed.
They have both the T-spins.
Yeah, had the eyepiece to make that kick possible. I love how in Fort's previous zone, just every single thing they did opened up into like one extra, you know, into a triple rather than a double, into a double rather than a single, and into the T-spin forecast again. Everything worked out really nicely there. And I don't know what the hell they're doing, but that is in fact a spin. And look, I would take a 7 if I was in their position, but it's not going to be enough. And unfortunately, they do take a big fat L. And Fort, with 121 drops and 105 attack.
Yeah, Ford definitely just playing a lot more confidently than Unnamed here. We do see another misdrop on Unnamed squad. That's a great fix, though. That is a very nice fix. Ooh, speaking of more misdrops over there on Unnamed's board, I mean, yeah, I think this is just the 3 nerf. It's the 3M nerf. Oh, and the eye
look at the
misdrop.
eyepieces,
Yeah.
Reminds me of, oh, what's that meme? I don't care. So they're playing Tetris right now, doing very well about it. I just can't, man. But they're playing some Tetris, and they're placing pieces very fast. I like the decision to, instead of using the Z piece for the overhang, to hold and use your use your T piece instead. Definitely take some confidence there from Ford. But alas, it's worked out well, and they get a 5 combo into the well, opening it up into a Tetris, which covers up the well. It's a C-spin! So many things happening all at once.
Fort starting off the zone with a C-spin here. Unnamed does not yet have full zone. Wonder if they're going to try to tank and send FORTISSIM zone, or if they start one of their own. Looks like we're about to see, and it looks like it... Okay, they don't tank at all.
Oh, that square got in the way of Unnamed. I think they meant to put that in columns 2 and 3 rather than 3 and 4, because they did not have space to put down the Z piece. However, they're going to keep
great
going.
Efficiency.
Yeah, this is really good. I like
great efficiency in that zone. 58 and 18, and that pushes us over into phase 3. However, despite the efficiency of that zone, there is going to still be garbage on Unnamed's board, and FORTISSIM is doing like mid-stack ST right now, which is kind of cool, not gonna lie. And then that's a King Crimson.
Oh my god.
That's a King Crimson. You're just, okay, that's, okay. All right.
Fort, my friend, a little bit of BM there. You're gonna have to deduct some points from your BM, I think. But it does get the kill, and that's 4-0.
Are you saying that style points can wrap all the way around into being negative if they're rude?
I think they can.
It?
I think that this graph, I think that this little line bar can go both ways.
I agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
Truly it can.
Yep.
Ford here, having learned their lesson, going back to some pretty standard stacking, builds a fractal though. Beautiful. Never mind, I don't know how to read Tetris. That was not a fractal. And I think I should go and sit in the corner and think about what I've done.
Absolutely.
That's a T-spin double? What was that?
It was pretty, it was well done. Oh, love the D.
Okay.
But there's no second T piece. Oh, you burn into the second T piece. Okay, okay. Yeah. I like it, I like it.
That's some good pizzazz. That's what we call good juju.
Absolutely. Definitely have said those words before in my life.
Unnamed here. I don't think they're exactly at a deficit, but it is a scary prospect to be facing off against a 52 zone that was done pretty damn quickly. They open up into the well. Nice spin there. The eyepiece didn't come quite quick enough to make a Tetris out of that. But I do, in fact, see a 19 that was 51. And we are just about neutral at 40,000 points apiece.
Yeah, and both these players looking to build up that zone yet again for that incoming phase 3. It all starts there. It's all a formality until there, and that's what we're definitely seeing right now.
As we tread closer to phase 3, these players are going to want to get a pretty good position up on the other player. And Unnamed, nice donation there. But
I love that prop. So
that was a great. Fort is just on a different level, I think, right now. Unnamed building the tuck for the fractal, but uses a T-piece on the side of the board to stabilize things a little bit, to fix some parity issues. And they've got nowhere to put that piece. They do manage to build another T-spin out of it. They have the L, but look at the incoming Q. They're not even at the garbage chunks yet. It's going to have to be quick, and I don't think it's quick enough.
And Fort is absolutely levitating IRL right now, just meditating, just tossing these pieces down wherever he sees fit, and it's working. But there is a little bit of garbage on his board. A little bit of incoming here, and so they're going to have to speed things up if they want to keep the advantage in their favor. In this 4-0, though, they do have a bit of room.
I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell.
You know what else I'm enjoying though? Segway, Tetris!
Love that.
And Fort with a 10-line zone. 15 attack. Might give Unnamed a bit of an opening here with a 10 line of their own. And it sends 21. A smidge more efficient.
Yeah, both players kind of at the bottom of the board here. They're going to have to start stacking creatively if they want to start pressuring their opponents. And creative is what we see over here on Ford's board. There is a high up fractal. They are not able to take the second T-spin and instead turning into a 7 combo down stack, which is pretty good. Unnamed here with a half zone, starting it off with this T-spin double into Tetris. So looking to get a little bit of efficiency here. And there is another TS. Okay, they do a TSS instead of a TST.
Something, yeah.
It's something
nice.
for sure.
Oh, Fort, this zone is pretty crazy, honestly. A 36, just done in 16 lines, does put Unnamed in a weird position where they have a bit of room to work with, but it's not exactly comfortable, is it?
No, not comfortable at all, because Fort is going to try to start pressuring here, and
nice
Unnamed
donation.
with a nice donation. That is really pretty.
Oh,
Another
look at
one
that!
that is really nice,
And
but
the overhang comes in the next piece.
you're essentially going to have perfect gameplay if you want those donos to carry you, because you've got to do something else, especially against FORTISSIM ball people, and that misdrop is not it.
Oh dear. Can they make something of this? Maybe. It seems decent. They've burned all the way through it, and they are alive. Not exactly well, but alive.
Yeah,
Look and fail. This zone better be good.
Exactly. No, totally agreed there. And they're going for the Tetris for that zone. I love that. A little bit of greed,
What?
and
Oh!
that misdrop at the end is going to spare them a little bit of efficiency. But speaking of efficiency, Fort starting off this zone with an STSD and even forecasting that eye piece right there, this is looking clean.
God.
Oh,
That was a
God.
quick 7 lines, 53. And
Yeah,
look at the
53.
Q that Unnamed has to be staring down the barrel of. Not exactly motivating, but we'll see what they can do.
And the answer is
that
not
was not
much.
a lot. Yeah.
No, those zones are so short in that phase 3. There's not much you can do there. And they do find another quarter zone. They do see the end of the garbage queue, but Fort definitely wants to find the killing blow here. And it looks like they have... There's the quarter zone, but yeah, it's not even really worth it there. That is a sweep for our first match, and I will be closing out the prediction for y'all here. And that is our first match of 6 in this